What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we have a crazy unboxing video for you today, coming to you from Lonli. Now, they were nice enough to send me all of these cases and 2 wallets. Some of these are for the Pro Max and some of these are for the Air. So I will be doing a giveaway on some of these cases. All you have to do is like the video, comment what your favorite color of the case is, and then subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 1,500 subscribers. That is the goal for the end of the year. So hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's try to get there, and like the video so this can get out to more people. But we're gonna be doing the iPhone 17 Pro Maxes today, and then another video we'll be doing the Airs. So we'll be opening up every single one of the colors so you can see them, and then doing the review on just one of the cases. But make sure to comment below what your favorite color is so you guys can be entered in for the giveaway. All right, we're just gonna take a look at one of their wallets first. They did send me 2 of these, so I could add this into the giveaway as well. We'll do that. So opening this up, really nice packaging, you know, super nice orange, really good cardboard there, handcrafted leather card wallet. And then inside it, it comes in this really nice plush pouch. And then here is the actual wallet itself. So as you can see, it can hold up to 4 to 5 cards depending upon the thickness. There's just a dummy card. And then here it is on my 17 Pro Max, just MagSafes right onto that. Fits really nicely. The pull on it is not too bad. Obviously I don't have a case on my iPhone right now, so I'm not gonna kind of wobble that around. But just moving it side to side, up and down, it does have really nice grip and magnetic strength there. So thank you so much, Lonli, for sending me these over. I love having phone accessories and wallet accessories when I'm on the go or just don't want to carry a wallet on me. So thank you so much for sending these over. Make sure to enter into that giveaway. All right, and then here is a iPhone unboxing. We're just going to unbox one of these. I'll open up all the other ones off camera, but show you guys all the colors, and then we'll go over one of them to show you how good the case is and all of its features. So really nice kind of unboxing experience. Got kind of this ribbon action to undo it. You can either take scissors to it, or on the bottom here, it just kind of stuck together with some sticky tape. And then looking around the actual box itself, you have their logo here, nothing on the sides, and then just a little bit about the case and what color it is on the back. So pretty simple packaging. Gotta love that. And then lifting the box off the top, here we can see a little bit of information about the case itself and a little thank you letter. And again, inside this really nice plush case and covering here, so you're not gonna scratch the leather if you're not gonna have this on your phone all the time, putting it in a drawer, making sure it doesn't get scratched. But here you go. So this is their green leather, and this is full-on leather product. So really nice to see there. A little bit of inside information. This just says, please gently press the buttons outward several times before installing your phone. This helps ensure proper functionality of the buttons. So just a little bit there to make sure that the case functions properly. Inside you have really nice kind of suede backing to help with scratches and micro scratches. You can see it has MagSafe, which is always great. iPhone 17 Pro Max, and then Lonli Urban. Nothing else inside the box itself. And then just a look around the bag, you know, it does have 2 little drawstrings there so you can close it, and the case does fit very nicely inside of there. So that's your basic unboxing for these Lonli cases. I'm gonna go ahead and open up all the other ones so we can check out all the different colors of all the great leather products that they offer. Alrighty, so here's all 5 of the different leathers that they gave me. As you can see from the one we unboxed, we got green, we have a really nice blue, we have a black with a texture, we have another black that is really nice and soft, and then we have kind of another black that's kind of similar to this, but they all have a different type of grain. And then one thing to note is that a couple of these are called Lonli editions, which is this blue one and then also this black one. And the difference between those is that it's full grain European leather. So if you're really going for that full, nice leather feeling that's gonna patina and everything, the edition cases are gonna be the ones that you wanna look out for. And you can honestly tell the difference between the different leathers. There's not gonna be any differences besides that on the case, just a different grain of leather. But I'm not really a leather expert, so if you know anything about European full grain leather versus this regular leather, please let me know down in the comments. But we're gonna be checking out one of the edition leathers for this unboxing. All right, so we're gonna go with black for this one because I think it's gonna look really good on the orange, and it is Halloween season, so just gonna do that so it can pop really nice. But let's go ahead and take a look on the outside of the case. Obviously you have that really nice European full grain leather. You got fully integrated buttons on each side, which is really nice to see. There's your power button, and then also a fully integrated camera button, and then a really nice camera bump that's nice and smoothly rounded along the outsides, and that leather obviously goes up. There's no breaks or anything in it, so that's really nice. And on the top, you can kind of see that it does have a little bit of a slope there, so it's not going straight up. On the inside, as mentioned, it does come with this really microfiber suede interior to help with all those micro scratches. Full on MagSafe there, and you can see the Lonli edition iPhone 17 Pro Max case. And on the insides, you don't really see any drop protection. It's not going to be the highest drop protection case, as it's just pretty much a premium leather case. But it's still going to be able to handle normal drops out of your pocket, off the table, things like that. But don't expect full military grade drop protection with this case. And then looking at the bottom, full cutouts for the speakers. Big thumbs up for that, big fan. And then a pretty generous USB-C port. Maybe not be the biggest one on the market, but you'll probably be able to fit most of your USB-C heads into that, unless you have a massive one for kind of a high density cable or something like that. Just something to look out for, but any normal iPhone USB-C cable will be able to fit perfectly inside of that. Let's go ahead and do a little pull testing. Pretty good pull on the sides, pretty stiff. Obviously near the buttons, it's a little bit more. Near the camera button and on the sides is really good. Top and bottom, pretty much normal. Let's go ahead and do a little twist action. Do get a little creak in there. It's probably just the leather breaking in, but one of the really cool things about this leather is that it is gonna patina over time. So if you like that leather patina look, definitely one of the cases that you guys should look out for. And just also something to note is that these cases start at $25 for a leather case. That's so much cheaper than the Apple leather cases, or they don't even make them anymore, but most normal leather cases on the market are gonna be $60 to $70. These start at $25. I will have links to their site and to Amazon down in the description below and in the pinned comment. So make sure to check them out if you're in the market for a nice leather case that's gonna give you the same functionality as spending double, if not triple, the dollars more. And let's go ahead and get the Lonli leather case onto the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Just put it bottom in first, slide in the top, and that fits extremely nicely around there. And the feeling is really good. Doesn't really add too much bulk on my initial impressions of this, so that's really nice. Super smooth and soft, and also grippy, so you're not gonna need to worry about dropping this or not having any extra grip on the back of it. It does have really nice grip from that leather. Now let's just take a look at it from the overhead view. You get really nice camera bump there, huge protection. It almost like comes over the edges of the camera bump, something I haven't seen before, so it's giving even more protection. Let's go ahead and tip it to the side, see how much space we get over there. Normal amount of extra space over the camera lenses, and then normal empty space over on this side. And you don't see any logos or marketing on this as well. You know, some leather cases, especially Apple's old ones, always had their logo on it. none on this product. So really nice, simplistic, and just a plain leather case, which is always great. Taking a look at the bottom, you can see those full speaker cutouts, super nice, and a pretty good size USB-C port. And then just some of the important stuff, how much protection and can you get a screen protector on this case? As you can see, it does come up quite a bit on the sides, which is really nice. And then it doesn't really go all the way to the edges. You can see the orange kind of inside that. So you're gonna be able to put in any screen protector that you want onto this, not worry about bubbling or anything like that. So that's always a plus the protection of over edge all the way around. Let's go ahead and check out these buttons. So those four are super responsive, super clicky, love the feeling. And just rubbing my fingers against these, those are really high quality buttons. They stick out a really good amount and they are very tactile. Definitely some of the best buttons I have felt on an iPhone 17 case so far. Fully integrated camera button. As you can see, it is pretty much flush with the edge of the phone. If anything, it actually goes up a little bit past the initial leather. So first time seeing that one on a case. But let's check out some of the responsiveness. I would say, I don't know if you can hear that, but it is a little loose for a button, but it doesn't hurt the responsiveness like we've seen in some of the other cases. Maybe a touch difficult to use, but not bad. It's responsive, it works. Most people aren't using the camera button for the actual functionality of it anyways. So in terms of taking pictures and just getting into it, you can get into that very easily. Just hear that a little loose. And then obviously this case does have MagSafe, so we're gonna test it with our Taurus O-ring and snap that on there. Really nice. That is pretty strong right off the bat. Let's go ahead and do a bounce test. Little bit on the lighter side, but that's pretty good. I would say that's normal and that's fine. Let's go ahead and test pulling. Side to side is really nice, especially because you get that nice leather grip on it. And then we can go ahead and test the leather wallet as well that we saw. So really nice and strong there. I don't think you're going to need to necessarily worry about it falling out of your pocket, but it is a little smoother having the leather on leather. There isn't a whole lot of extra grip added there. So maybe be a little cautious of that, but it is a smaller wallet, so you're not going to have too much bulk and things pulling on it, but pretty decent MagSafe there. But overall MagSafe on the ring, I'd give it, you know, a B minus on there. It's definitely not the strongest MagSafe you're ever gonna get, but it'll be able to handle most anything that you really want on there, especially just using it as a stand or having the wallet on there. So my overall impressions of the feel of this case is definitely gonna be, you know, an A+. I love the leather feel. I really hope this patina as well. The buttons are definitely a 10 out of 10 as well. I don't necessarily know how I feel about the protection on the case. It's definitely gonna be minimalistic and just you're getting basic protection. So if you're into something and need something with a little more protection, maybe not the way to go, but for a leather case, it's gonna be basically what you're gonna be getting for any of the other leather cases out on the market. Price for this definitely is great at $25 to start, depending upon what edition of it you get, but they are all natural leather, so you don't have to worry about getting some form of synthetic or anything like that, and definitely beats most companies on the market. So what am I gonna put this phone on the happiness scale? I don't think it is gonna be a 5 on the happiness scale, but I am gonna give it a 4, and if we could push the circle over a little bit, into like that 4.5 range on the happiness scale, I definitely think that this is where this case fits in. For the price and the quality of the case, it is fantastic. Just wish that there were a little bit of differences, you know, that flimsy camera button, a little bit of the protection, and then maybe the MagSafe could be a bit stronger. Those are my only little qualms with it. Other than that, the Lonli cases, absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys so much for sending me these over, and I can't wait to test all the rest of them on the 17 Air and see how that contributes to the thinness of that case as well. So stay tuned for that video. Again, if you want to enter into the giveaway of any of the colors that I just shown. They will all be up for grabs there, so make sure to subscribe to the channel as we are on our way to 1,500 subscribers. Our October goal is 1,350, so if we're not there yet, you can help contribute to that as well. Comment which color you are looking for, and then I'm going to do a Halloween poll on this case. So on Halloween, I will put a comment there and be able to just grab one of the winners from someone that is commenting and subscribed. So make sure to do that and then like the video so this can help reach other people as well. Again, this is the Lonli Leather Case. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace.